Geometry Dash. It's a simple game where you're a cube, well, a square, that jumps over spikes and tries not to hit face into the blocks, which is what every new player thinks while they're in their first levels. Poltergeist, Stereo Madness, and Back on Track. Well, guys, today we're going to be talking about my road to society. My journey starts in Geometry Dash 2.25, I think, years ago, in 2024. I was in my room and I was downloading Geometry Dash for the first time. I logged into it, made an account, Trickster756, which is what most people on Geometry Dash know me as now, and I started Stereo Madness. I learned how to play the game, jumped over a couple spikes, and finished playing an hour later. But then I took a break because I was playing other stuff like Roblox and Minecraft. While those games are nearly 20 times more popular than it. Way more, actually. I don't even know. I just came up with a random number. Geometry Dash still was there. And a year later, year and a half, I started checking out some YouTubers about Geometry Dash, King Samlot and Vortrox, and sometimes EVW. Respect to all three of them. And then after, I started looking at TCD Squad, Connix, Cursed, Doggy, you know. But then I got back into Geometry Dash, and then I started actually beating the levels. I beat the first 4, then the first 7, then the first 8. I beat all of them, all the way up to blast processing. Then I kind of got stuck. Of course I skipped the demons. I beat Geometrical Dominator a couple weeks after that. I beat Finger Dash after that. After, 3 weeks later. And then there was Dash. Now, it was the newest level in the Geometry Dash update that I started in, 2.2. And it, let's say, was kind of laggy to me because I played on a Galaxy S29 tablet, Samsung, which is a pretty old tablet. And I dropped it loads of times. And it has cracks on it. You can literally see the black numbers inside of it. But I still play on it, and I've beat demons on it now. I've done a lot of stuff on it. But the thing that I want to change is, in the future, I'll make a documentary about, part 2 of Road to Society, where I beat more demons, and I have something that doesn't lag as much. So anyway, let's get into the first chapter of this story. The lag of Dash.
Oh my god, the lag, bro!
So, when I first tried out Dash, I was so excited, and when I went into it, I saw the first 3 pillars that you'll know about. It wasn't laggy at all. I was surprised to see that Rogtop is actually getting really good at decoration, which is actually a really good thing. Well, yeah. But when I got to the ship part, this ship part in particular,
Oh my god, the lag!
I got stuck because it was lagging on my tablet so much. And I raged and raged whenever I got to it. But then I went to my friend's house and it stopped lagging for some reason. He just told me to turn off my internet and it actually worked. So once I got past that part, I got past the infamous spider part that doesn't give you any warning. I got past the Q part, I got past the UFO parts, I got past everything. And I died to the last tower part. It's not very infamous, it's a popular part. Not a lot of people died to it, so it was kind of unfortunate that I died to it specifically. But the next day, I managed to beat it. I was so happy after that, and I genuinely don't know how I did it. Then I figured out that there is quite a lot of easy demons, like the Nightmare of the Lightning Road and others, etc. But I went on to beat the Nightmare after that. Chapter 2, Demons. So there's a lot of demons, and there's a big gap in between the gap of hardness between Stereo Madness and the Nightmare, for example, and the Nightmare to the hardest in the game, which is Society at the moment that I'm recording this video, which is the whole point I'm recording this video. But yeah, so after that I tried so hard to beat my first demon, which was the Nightmare, as you remember. And there's a lot of different demon difficulties just before I talk about the Nightmare, and I want to talk about the difficulties. So as you all know, these are the regular difficulties: easy, normal, hard, harder, and insane. That's the difficulties you all know as to being the main levels. And the main demons have what some people think is the hard demon difficulty, even though they are considered easy demons. And I got that information a long time ago, but I beat them one later on, and that's going to be in chapter 2. So yeah, let's talk about the demon difficulties. There's easy demon, medium demon, hard demon, insane demon, and extreme demon. I want you all to take a guess which one is the hardest. If you said extreme demon, you're correct. Kind of easy question, but rather do ask something than ask nothing, am I right? But anyways, let's get into the Nightmare. It's a pretty easy level if you're good at the game. Well, you don't even have to be that good, you just have to have beat a lot of insane levels. Like maybe dash, maybe finger dash. You can beat a lot of insane levels, and you might not be good at it, you might be good at it. But that's what I went for my first demon. And I beat it pretty quickly. I only have, 300 attempts on it, which is not a lot at all compared to how much attempts I have on, Death Moon, which is way harder. Well, it's not that much harder, but it's pretty harder than the Nightmare. Easy demon. Still, it's pretty easy. It's one of the most recent easy demons I've beat. And I'd say I'm a little bit better than some players, I don't really know, but it'll probably be on the screen right now. But anyways, yeah. A part that I really struggled with in the Nightmare was the ship part. The invisible pillar ship part. It was so hard at the time because I kind of sucked that upside down ship part, the gravity, and it was not going the greatest. So what I did was I practiced with start positions. And how did I do that? That was the time that I installed Geode. Geode is what every player uses nowadays, and every player loves it. Since, of course, I play on a tablet, I can't install Mega Hack. I use something that GD Cullen made, thankfully, QOL mod, which is basically the same thing, except just a little bit worse, and it has a little bit less things, but it's still really useful. So, I use QOL mod to slow down the speed. No, I learned that way later on, maybe a couple months later, but at that time, I just started using the start position at that specific spot many times until I got it down, and I could basically do it every try. So I did that, and I quite surprisingly beat it the next day after 100 more attempts. Yeah, not a lot at all, but it was actually very surprising for how good I was at that time. But who cares anyways? It's just a Nightmare. Then I went on to beat the Lightning Road and this level that I forgot its name for some reason, and other levels. And also, then, shout out to this guy, I found someone that commented on one of my levels. He commented on my level, 3D Spectacle Teaser, which I'm probably not going to read in a long time. I'm focusing on other stuff like beating levels, and on another level called Quantum Jumps, and on a series called Dimensions. But me and him were quite good friends. I asked for a collab with him. He said no, but that's okay. Right now, I'm making Dimensions all because of him. He made the series before that, and he put me into it. It was very cool, actually. And his name is Speedlord. Shout out Speedlord, by the way. Anyway, so he has beat around 15 demons at the time of recording, and I've beat around 19 demons at the time of recording. So we're pretty much the same in how good we are. and he recently helped me to beat my first regular normal mode medium demon, Beautiful Chaos. Before Beautiful Chaos, I beat Death Moon, which is almost a 2-minute long level, and it's actually pretty hard for what I was at. But I went down to beating it in 2,000 attempts, which is actually quite a lot compared to the Nightmare, which was like 500 attempts. Ignore the 300 I said them before. I kind of forget a lot of times because that was quite long ago. But after that, after Death Moon, which took me a very long time, it took me like 7 weeks to beat. Yeah, I'm not progressing too fast, but after that, I beat, or tried to beat, Beautiful Chaos, which is a 1.3-ish style level that uses mini force, sorry. It uses mini ship, it uses mini bow, it uses regular bow, regular ship, and it has this weird clicks. It has this choke point right here that I'm showing right now, this weird click choke point that I'm showing now, and it also has this weird bow part that gets consistent after, but it's pretty hard at the start when you first play the level. But anyways, after I learned the bow part, I kept getting stuck at the first choke point that I showed you guys. This one. But yeah, after I got that down, I actually started getting progress. I kept dying at the other clicks, the weird click, that other choke point I showed you about, but once I got past that, there was this weird bow that I only died to 3 times, and then I got to the Q part after that, which I died to 96% on. Pretty devastating, yeah, I know. This is the clip of me dying to it. Okay. Yeah, really devastating. And then I died to 94%, which is even more devastating because I was even better at it at that time. I'm not going to show you that because it's kind of boring to just keep showing clips, but after that, I managed to beat it. Which, this is the last clip of the level I'm going to show you guys. This is my reaction to here we go. Okay. Oh my god. Yes. I beat Beautiful Chaos. Pretty big reaction for a medium demon. I know. Calm down. Give me a break. It's my first medium demon. But yeah, that's the newest level demon I've beat. And I'm going on to making a recent tab video soon. So I know this is kind of a short video, which I'm not going to cut out anything because the recording is only 18 minutes. This is part 1, 2 chapters of Road to Society. Hope you guys liked the video. Trying to get 100 subscribers. Hopefully I get to that with this video. And maybe, just maybe, we can also get loads of views on this video. So, hope you guys liked it. Make sure to like and subscribe if you liked it, only if you liked it. And, yeah, bye.